Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's level 3 different strength exercise program. I hope you guys have a good week so far and enjoyed last week's session. This week, we're going to be continuing with the same exercise program. However, we're going to be doing it in reverse order. So we will need a weight, a band, and also a cushion or a ball to use for one of the exercises. As said in the other class that I did this week, if you need assistance with any of these exercises due to not having enough muscle activation on one side, then that's completely fine. Just make sure you've got somebody around. If not, I will be doing some adaptations to some of them for you guys that are doing it by yourself at home. We'll be starting off with a warm-up, then be going straight to the exercises. Just like last week, it's going to be 12 exercises done 40 seconds each. And there's not going to be any allocated rests in between these exercises. So just see how many you can do and then press pause, have a drink, and then come back and join us afterwards. And just see if you've done slightly better than you did last week, or see if you can get to the end of the session. So to start off with today, we're going to be going into our warm-up. So what I'm going to get you guys to do to begin with is we're just going to start with some high knees in front. As always, to get those hips nice and mobile. Good. Then after that, we're just going to do some back steps. So we're just going to be alternating, stepping back with one leg, coming back, and then stepping back with the other leg. Like so. Good. After that, we're then going to step to the side and to the other side. Good. After that, we're going to take a few backward steps and stretch out the arms, dipping our head down like so, and then coming back, and again coming back down, coming back up, and then once more, coming back down, and then back up like so, followed by a few trunk twists from side to side. Good. So for the first exercise, we will be sitting down for this one, and we're going to need a resistance band. Okay, so for this one, you can either have, depending on the length of the band, if it's quite a long band like the one I've got, you can put your feet on it and you can keep your feet firmly on it. And for this one, all we're going to be doing is then pulling in towards our ribs and back down. However, for those of you that have got a slightly shorter band, we're just going to be holding that band like so, and then pulling it into our chest whilst having the band under our knees. It's the same movement, but it's just that the placement is slightly different depending on the length of the band. We're going to be doing this for 40 seconds, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Moving on to the next one, we're going to be doing hip abductions for this one. So we're going to have the band around our knees for this one. So just wrapping just below our knee. And all you're going to be doing for this one is we're just going to be stepping from one side to the other. So we're just going over from one side, then to the other side. Okay, we're just going to be repeating that for 40 seconds. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So, side step from one side to the next. That's it. 20 seconds left. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Right, moving on to the next one. We're going to be popping the band down and we're going to be coming up into standing. We're going to be performing planks. So for this one, we're going to have hands on the chair. We're going to have elbows bent, feet are coming back slightly, and we're coming down and holding that position there. Okay? And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So bending the elbows, coming down, holding that position there. Good, 30 seconds left, keep going. 20 seconds. Keep holding on, you're doing really well so far. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Good. Moving on to the next one after that, we're going to be coming back into the chair. And this time we're going to be using a weight. And what I'm going to get you guys to do is we're going to basically be doing a bicep curl into a shoulder press. So bringing that weight up to the chest and then pushing up above the head, back down. Okay. We're going to be doing this one again for 40 seconds and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Moving on to the next exercise after that, we're going to be doing altered standing star jumps. So for this one, rather than a traditional star jump, we're going to be holding on to that chair and we're going to sidestep, bringing one arm up and back down, sidestep it to the other side and doing the same. Now, if you've got somebody with you, if you don't have great amounts of activation on one side compared to the other, especially when it comes to the arm movement, then by all means, if you need them to help you, that's fine. However, if you don't and you're doing it by yourself, the sidestepping is fine, but just see how far in that range of movement you can get. Okay? We're going to do this for 40 seconds. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it, 20 seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. So moving on to the next one, we're going to be doing small single leg squats or altered single leg squats. So for those of you that want to give single leg squat a go, we're going to be standing on one leg, and all you're going to do is you're going to just gently bend the knee slightly and then come back up. We're just going to do that for 20 seconds on one side, and then we're going to swap and then 20 seconds on the other side. For those of you that don't want to do that or are a little bit worried about doing that on one leg, the alternate version is we're going to go into a lunge position. However, all your body weight is going to be on your forward leg. So we're coming forward onto that forward leg. The leg behind us should only really have the toes on the floor and the heel should be raised. And all we're going to do is just going to bend down and up like so. Vice versa for the other side. we're going to do 20 seconds, and then we're going to swap and do the same on the other side. So notice how my back leg, although it's supporting me, I've got my body weight through my front leg, this back leg is slightly bent at the knee, so it's just giving us a tiny bit more support to help our balance when we do this exercise. So try not to keep the legs straight, otherwise you won't be able to bend that knee as much. Okay, we're going to do some 40 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So either a small single leg squat like I'm doing now, or the altered version like so. Okay, we've got 10 seconds before we swap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to change. Once you're in that position, and we're going to start again in 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it, almost halfway. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. So we're now halfway through the exercise program for today. So for the next one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the weight, move back into that chair again. Weight's going to come above the head, and we're going to be leaning from one side to the other. Okay, I'm doing this for 40 seconds. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, if you can't do it with the weight, then just with your hands is fine. We're leaning one side over to the other side. Keep going, 20 seconds left. Fifteen seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Right, moving on to the next one. For this one, we're going to be doing lateral shoulder flexions. We're going to be doing it banded. So again, for this one, if you need some assistance, then please make sure you've got somebody around. However, if not, I'll go through a different version of the exercise in just a moment. So similar to the rows, you're either going to have the band under your knees, depending on the length, or under your feet. And all we're going to be doing from this position is bringing the band up to the side, back down. Okay, so we're just coming out to the side, back down, like so, for 40 seconds. Okay, for those of you that don't have somebody around to help with that effective side, we're going to have the weight out in front, and we're going to be coming side to side, like so. So depending on if you've got somebody around, if you haven't, will depend on the exercise you do. Okay, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, just bringing that band out to the side. Good, 20 seconds left, keep going. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Moving on to the next exercise, we're going to be doing the wide base squat. So remember, like I said at the start, if you do need a break at this point, then please feel free to get one when you need it. If we are going through all the exercises and try and see how many we can do in one go. So I'm not going to be giving any allocated breaks. Just take it when you need it and then join us back afterwards. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to be doing wide base squats. We're going to have our feet slightly more than shoulder width apart. And we're just going to be coming down, keeping our back straight, back up. Okay, we're going to be doing that for 40 seconds. All right, so just let everybody get into their positions. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So coming down and up. Good, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good, we're then going to come back into the chair for the next one, and we're going to use a weight for this one. Weight's going to be close to our chest, and we're going to be doing sit-ups coming forwards and back. Okay, doing it for 40 seconds. So just everybody get back into the chair and get that weight. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So weight to chest, coming down towards the feet and back up. We've got 2 more exercises to do after this, so keep going. If you haven't had a break yet, well done. If you had, then I hope it was more than you're able to do more before you had the break. That's it, 20 seconds left. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Moving on to the next one. Weight's going to come to the side. We're going to then grab our band again. For this one, we're going to be doing open fly. So we're going to keep the band out in front, bringing it to our chest. Now, again, if you don't have somebody around to help assist you with that effective side, then holding on to a weight, doing chest presses is fine. And we'll do that instead if you don't have anybody that's around to give you a hand. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. And again, you could do this without a band if you don't have a band with you. It's still going to work that scapular mobilization. Twenty seconds left. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. All right. Moving on to the very last exercise of today. We're going to be coming back up into standing for this one. We're going to be doing side steps. So we're just going to be stepping from one side to the other, like so. Okay. We're going to be doing that for 40 seconds. So just everybody get into standing. So last one, give everything you've got, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So just side stepping one side to the other. Good, 20 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Good. Well done, everyone. So to finish off with, we're going to be doing a little bit of a stretch and a cool down. So the first stretch that we're going to be doing for a cool down is we're going to have one leg in front more so than the other, both feet planted firmly on the floor. We're just going to bend the knee, the front leg forward, stretching our back leg and the hamstring from the back of our leg. We're going to just hold it for a few seconds. Good. And then we're going to alternate to the other side and do the same on the other side. Good, we're going to alternate again. We're going to alternate one last time onto that other side. Good. For the next one, we're just going to be doing some adductor stretches. So we're just going to step out one side, going into almost like a silent, stretching out the inner thigh muscles on the leg that's straight. Holding it for a few seconds, we're then going to switch. Come over onto that other side. Good. Switching again. And then switching once more onto the other side. Good. We're going to take a few backward steps. We're going to hold this position for longer than we did in the warm-ups. We're going to hold it for about 10 seconds and then come back up. Come back up. And we're going to come back again into that stretch. And we're going to come back up once more. And then back down just once more into that stretch. Good. And after that, we're going to finish off just with some rotations forwards of the shoulders. And some rotations backwards as well. Finishing off with a little bit of a shake to loosen up after that exercise program. So well done today, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed today's level 3 different strokes program. Next week and for the next week after that, we are going to be doing this sort of program format once more. We do one more lot of new exercises, then repeat them going backwards. And yeah, so this will be a 6-week theme program. And again, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And yeah, I will see you in next week's program. Take care, everyone. Bye.